The draw for the round of 16 Champions League is out, and I can't be the only one who feels like this season's Champions League is really underwhelming so far. Yeah, I know that the new format is great and all, but I don't know. I feel like the teams we are having this season are not going to go down as like a memorable campaign, but that could be so premature because as we saw last season with the Champions League, before we got to the round of 16, it looked like Liverpool were the best team ever. And then you have the magic pulled up by PSG. But I don't know, it's just for the meantime feels like a very underwhelming Champions League season so far, draw so far. It's because I think most teams are not at their best output yet. I mean, take away just Arsenal and probably Bayern Munich, but even with Arsenal and Bayern Munich, they are showing signs of not being as dominant as you would expect them to be. But then it's still early season yet. Let's go through the games and then see. First off, Chelsea versus Paris Saint-Germain. I am a Chelsea fan, and I did love the fact that we beat Paris Saint-Germain earlier last year at the end of the Club World Cup. But this, they would have revenge on their mind. And I don't know, but can we beg Enzo Maresca just to coach this game? Because there's something about Enzo Maresca. He's just on form when it comes to these things. When it comes to these tactical games and stuff like that, Enzo Maresca is your guy for it. But when it comes to league seasons, he's just such a difficult guy. Enzo Maresca would have, if we had Enzo Maresca at the helm of affairs, I would really not care. I was praying to God, like, God, give us Newcastle. I can't do Paris Saint-Germain. I don't want to do Paris Saint-Germain. PSG themselves have not been great. But then Liam Rosino, again, the verdict with him is still not certain. I don't like the way he played against Arsenal. I don't like him in big games. We play such inferior football. But then again, you can never tell what happens. But then I'm hoping that the Chelsea players show up. Already in this season, Chelsea has already beaten Barcelona. So it could be for us. It could be for us. Like, I really have no big deal with it. But PSG would be entering this as favorites. But again, PSG too, you don't know what to expect with them. PSG really belabored. They really belabored beating Monaco. And that's something like I really not understand. And if I'm on this Champions League, I really want to be on the other side of the draw. I don't know why, when it comes to tournaments, it's always obvious that one side of a draw is easier than another side. Just look at that Arsenal draw. Look at that Arsenal side of the draw. Like, you look on the left side of the draw, and then 6 out of the 8 teams at the left side of the draw are past Champions League winners. You look on the right side, and 2 out of the 8 teams are. So it should tell you a lot as to which side is more difficult. So Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea. PSG will go in as favorites, but I think Chelsea will nick it. I know, sorry, bite me, Chelsea loyalty. Then Galatasaray, Liverpool. I know people are saying that, oh, Galatasaray beat Liverpool earlier this season, but then Liverpool were horrible at that end of the season. And the thing about March games is that the forms change, and I think Liverpool's form has improved way better than the beginning of the season. They have better chemistry. I don't think Galatasaray... Look at how Galatasaray belabored. They almost blew a 3-goal lead to Juventus. I don't think Galatasaray prevails over Liverpool, especially with the second leg being played at Anfield. Real Madrid, Manchester City. Everybody is saying they are tired of this fixture, but I am not tired of it. I am really not tired of it. Earlier this season, Manchester City beat Madrid. But I look at that Madrid team and I look at what Madrid is playing right now. I still don't think Madrid are any good. I don't think Madrid have learned from their past mistakes or they've been any better or anything like that. I look at City on the other hand. I think the addition of Semenyo, Gehi should really help. I think they're eligible to play. I think Semenyo and Gehi should be eligible to play. Sherky, Reinders, they still have those reinforcements, and I think they are just superiorly better than Madrid right now. I mean, Madrid I know they won against Benfica, but they shouldn't have had a hard time as they did. So I tip Manchester City. Bayern versus Atalanta. Honestly, I'm tipping at Bayern to get to the final. I'm tipping Bayern to get to the final. I think Bayern beat Atalanta. Bayern and Arsenal are the 2 best teams we have in Europe right now. And things change. But in the meantime, I think Bayern, no matter who makes it out of this group, Bayern will beat City. If Chelsea faces Liverpool, whoever makes it, Bayern will beat them. Then on the right side of the draw, This is how serious it is. Arsenal has never won the Champions League. Last season they were in the semi-final. Arsenal, you are having a renaissance. This is like your best time yet in a long while. If you want to win the Champions League, this is it. This is it. You can't bottle it. This is it. I think Arsenal beat Leverkusen. Bodo Glimt beat Sport. And I know Bodo Glimt is having like a fairy tale, but Arsenal would beat them. And I think Barcelona, irrespective of their high line, I think when it comes to Champions League, Barcelona are just a bit better. They beat Newcastle. They will probably face Atletico. And then we are going to have a Barcelona-Arsenal semi-final, which will be tasty. But the final of this thing is going to be between Bayern Munich and Arsenal. This is my prediction, and I think Bayern Munich wins it overall. Boo-hoo, yeah. Why would you think I would want Arsenal to win all of this? I think Bayern Munich wins overall, and maybe Harry Kane gets the Ballon d'Or.